All right. I think we're back. I think we're here and ready to go for day 8. Day 8 of the Pizza Hardcore ChefLocke of Pokemon Emerald Crest. More like Pokemon Emerald Crust. Fully randomized. Close to fully randomized. Okay, it looks like it's working. I think we're doing good. Yeah, there we go. There I am. Excellent. Alright, well, how are we doing? We're on attempt 16. We just fought our rival, our optional rival fight here in, what is this fucking town called? Rustboro? Yeah, Rustboro. So it's time to heal up and get Mr. Briny to start taking us around the town. Our encounters are as follows. As far as like goodness, I would put it in probably, I don't really know how good these last 3 guys are compared to each other. They all seem relatively trash to me, but these 3 have promise. This is our starter Flower, the Skyform Shaymin. I do allow legendaries and mythicals in my run for this run, as long as I catch them. I can catch any Pokemon. If I get it in a Pokeball, it's mine. Or if I pick it as a starter. But if I pick it as a starter, it has to be 600 base stat total or under, including the Slaking line. So no Slack off, Vigor off, starter, and yeah, no starter over 600 BST. But Shaymin Skyform is still 600 BST. It's just distributed much more offensively and less just even like Shaymin's stats, regular Shaymin. And it's got Flame Body, which has been really fun so far. It's already come up a lot. Flame Body plus Attack Nature, pretty cool. Decent IVs. And then this is our static Skarmory, which another one where it's so physically tanky. Anything hitting this, it has already activated so many times, and we are just barely past Roxanne, so that's been cool. And then weak armor throw here has some really interesting uses to me. I just think it's so tanky naturally, and it's got a perfect attack stat and an up attack nature, which is crazy. So weak armor makes it faster every time it gets hit. And with its attack stat being so good and its speed being one of the things that's holding it back, like, I don't know. I'm interested in it, but it's still just a, it's not a great type spread here. We've got 2, well, that's a steel type 2. We've got 3 fire weaknesses, and 3 fighting weaknesses, and 2 flying weaknesses. It's, it's just, we don't have like a great spread right now, but it's really early in the game, and getting something as good as Shaymin Skyform for the starter is nuts. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Shedinja still has Wonder Guard, but I'm not positive. It might not. It doesn't. Well, now I know. Ooh, Groudon. That is not on message. I do not want you to lava plume me. And did we get our Pokevile? Yes, Pokevile is like a mobile Poke Center. It's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever seen a romhack do. I love it. And maybe that's very simple of me. Maybe a lot of romhacks have stuff like that, but suck it. I love it. Get our Miracle Seed. That's actually great for our current starter Flower. So if this is your first time tuning in, this is Emerald Crest. It is a really cool ROM hack with all 1025 Pokemon and overworld alpha Pokemon kind of spread throughout. Don't run into them early in your Nuzlocke. They're all at level 55. You cannot run away and you cannot switch your Pokemon. And yeah, I don't know. It's just It's really feature rich as far as its randomizer abilities. You can randomize abilities, moves, evolution lines. You can randomize static trainers, gym leaders. You can randomize. There's difficulty settings which interact with how random you can make things. Like you can't randomize trainers on hard difficulty. There's just a lot of features. So it seemed like a perfect game to play something like this Pizza ChefLocke where I'm, how would I say this, like, it's going to be kind of chaotic, and I'm going kind of for, like, it might end up being, like, a really weird mix of ingredients by the end of it. I listed 70 possible ingredients. A lot of them are cheeses. A lot of them are different kinds of deli meat, basically. I don't know. It's crazy. What I've done is crazy. And there's nothing too insane on there. Cheetos is like the weird wild card I put in at the end, but I doubt I'm ever going to catch a Cheeto poke. I don't know, but we'll just see what goes on. Get our fishing rod that opens up a bunch of encounters, and just because why wouldn't you pick up the Kangaskhanite? Now, I don't know how random abilities work for Mega Pokemon. Hold on. Oh, sorry everybody. Getting over a cold. Getting over a little cold. Like, I don't know if when you Mega Evolve, your Mega Evolution has, like, a brand new random ability, like all the regular Pokemon do, or if they just are like, no, your Mega has its regular ability, because I know you can get Parental Bond on other guys. I did it once. Oh, another flying type. Not awesome, honestly. You're all right. Oh, I don't have any music playing. Sorry, y'all. Hey, we got him. All right, we gotta make this sauce. So we just gotta make sure that when we're catching Pokemon, we're kind of making them relevant ingredients here. Yeah, that works for me. Why the hell not? Yeah, actually, let's do that. That sounds good. So, Kilowattrel here, Paldea Pokemon, Gen 9. I really like the Wattrel Kilowattrel line. I think it's really neat. This is gonna be time. The Kilowattrel. Welcome to the Resistance, girl. Girl? Ooh, girl. Ooh. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm not willing to slow down to make the fishing easier. I'm just trying to get good at fast fishing, but I have terrible reflexes. Come on. We can do it, guys. Okay. Fine, I'll slow down. It's so fucking annoying. It takes forever to fish in this game. It shouldn't even be, like, attemptable in fast speed. Look how slow that is. For, like, no guarantee, and it can go over and over and over. It's insane. So fucking... And it's a dupe. That's so fucking annoying. Alright, y'all. What did we get? What did we get? Another Wormadam. I guess we might have to come back with a different kind of rod. Wormadam might be programmed into... I don't know exactly how the randomizer works, because it doesn't, to me, strike me as if what's happening is that Magikarp is now Wormadam. Oh, shit. Okay. How it strikes me is like... What I feel... Oh my god, Rough Skin Regirock? That's kind of nuts, honestly. Let's put that thing to sleep again and just Just gotta cross our fingers and pray. We did our best. It's a low level. We might get lucky. Oh, baby. I don't love that. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in the ball. Wouldn't you love to get in the ball? Oh my god. Yeah, we're just gonna waste all our Pokeballs is probably what's gonna happen. I don't know. We get lucky plenty. Gotta switch out. Flour's a foundational ingredient. I already risked a crit. Bring Onion in here. Come on, come on. Oh, baby! That's what we like to see! Yes! Yes! It's still a rock type, so it's still more or less garbage, but it's a little less garbage than some of the other stuff, and it should offer some synergy with our fire weaknesses. Oregano the Regirock. Welcome to the fucking resistance, bro. Welcome to the resistance, bro. That's really exciting, honestly. I like that a lot. So, Regirock. The diva herself. Now, and it had rough skin. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's cool. Heal us up, please and thank you. Now, you may have heard me mention that it would be a full wipe if Shaymin died. I never know how to play these, like, I don't think that's going to come up. Plus attack kilowatt roll. Almost a perfect attack IV. And it's still, like, way less. That's a dog shit nature in IV spread. And, yeah, I don't think Skill Link's going to help us out. Volt Absorb is way better. Adamant! Oh, my God! Look at those IVs! That's amazing. That's amazing. We got 2 fighting weaknesses as is. I want to replace one of these guys. What do we got going on here? Who does what? Okay. Oh wow. Kecleon has a much better attack stat. Better special attack stat, better defenses. It's slower and it's less HP. But better attack stats across the board. We got Shadow Sneak and Disable and Bind. Better supporting stuff. Better hard-hitting stuff, of course. You get the dark coverage here. This is not like... They didn't make it Ghost type. It's still just normal type. I'm going to switch out Kecleon. Just because... I don't know. The Stab, Crunch... Even though its attack is worse. It's a better move. It's a better move. It's Stab. The attack isn't significantly worse. Basil's a lot faster still. I don't know. That's just what I'm going to go with for now. Hopefully he doesn't have to be in our party much longer at all anyway. But, yeah, I was just starting to say, I never know whether or not to fully just, like, re-explain the challenge at the beginning of each of these streams. Because I just am, like, not sure... you know, who's watching ultimately and whether or not people are rewatching. So if you are tuning in, let me know if this is not your first time. Leave a comment, just say return member. I don't care what you say, you know. But I am just curious to see who's watching these streams and if I should bother explaining the rule set of the ChefLocke every time. But I will right now. It's a thing I came up with. Or when you win the Nuzlocke, you make a recipe to celebrate winning the Nuzlocke. And then throughout the Nuzlocke, you gotta name all your Pokemon off their ingredients, clearly. And then, if any of those ingredients faints during the Nuzlocke, you can't use it when you make your recipe when you win the Nuzlocke. Pretty straightforward. And then the added kind of... oh, wow. The added, like, crux to it is that, nice. See, that static is just huge. It procs all the time. Is that I have these, ingredients, like, what if I'm doing a fried rice run and rice, my starter, faints? Like, what do I do? Well, I would argue you can't make fried rice without rice. So you wipe, you restart the challenge. So at the beginning of your challenge, you decide which ingredients on your roster you just can't make the recipe without, or just don't want to. You know what I mean? This is all about like what you want to do to yourself. I'm not encouraging food waste. I don't think you should try. That's why I think the foundational ingredient clause makes sense to me, is and why I like it. And one, it makes the game more challenging, so it's actually more fun, and like I don't know, just more of a. It's more what I'm going for. I want the game to be a little more challenging. I want it to be a harder challenge. That, you know, you have these kind of linchpin Pokemon that can't faint, but you have to have at least one in your party at all times. Ooh, Aron is not a bad pickup. It's not a great pickup. We've got a lot of fire weaknesses already, and we just got this great rock type, and a lot of rock types. Flame Body's active. Okay, we catch it. Nothing wrong with catching it. It's still a great Pokemon. We still got Mega Evolution potential, which is awesome. Let's go for something I like. I don't know why. I feel confident about this guy. This has been a historically kind of like thrown around ingredient so far. I've had 4 of these, and all 4 of them were kind of arguably like, they were all good, but they were all arguably on the frailer side, I guess. But not this guy. Not when all's said and done. So Pepperoni, welcome to the Resistance. Pepperoni the Aron. Love having you aboard. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I don't think I can buy repels yet. Yeah, we're just gonna cheese through here. Greninja would have been huge. That would have been really good. Damn. That is really too bad. Dustox would have been worse. Baneri could have been good, but we already got the normal. And, you know, the normal fighting Mega Evolution chances, like, it's cool, but we already have a really pretty good fighting type as well, so far the Greninja's the only one I really wish we had gotten, but it doesn't look. Or the Drizzile here, that's interesting. One of those would have been great. Oh, or a Alolan Raichu here. Oh, man. Alright, so this is a point where there is an alpha Pokemon that you cannot see without flash right there that looks down and to the right. And I'm going to rewind until I get past him. I just want the fucking experience share. I don't see why I should have to wait until after Brawley to get it just to navigate. And there, we got past him. It didn't even take that long. Sometimes it takes a long time to just get lucky enough that he's not looking. Whatever it is. I feel like it's usually a Sableye or a Mawile, but I think it's been other stuff. And that's just the overworld. Obviously, it's randomized. All right, so yeah, I just don't see a good reason to. The alpha Pokemon in Emerald Crest are cool, and if you want to say that I didn't beat the game because I didn't like overworld maneuver around the alpha Pokemon, that's feel free. Do whatever you need to do. Say whatever you need to say. It's already like kind of a dumb challenge. It's ultimately not that challenging. Like, we're gonna win eventually, and so to be this is more of like a game of luck in a lot of ways. So to be all like precious about anything like that, I don't have enough people in my chat to be like obnoxious about that kind of thing. But I hear like bigger streamers talk about people talking shit on their runs, and it's just like, dude, fucking go outside. Of all the fucking things in the world to care about, somebody not beating the Pokemon game exactly the way you want them to is gotta be one of the absolute, like, saddest things to get upset about. What do we got? We're really low on Pokeballs, right? Yeah, we got 4 left. I think that's Bug Silvally. Sure looks like it. This shouldn't kill. I would almost like not even go for this, but because it's a legendary. It's not even a particularly good legendary. Here, yeah, let's let him try to Let's let him try to paralyze himself, actually. That'd be better than sleep. Come on. You're hitting me. Get staticked, please. Get staticked, please. But one of the big reasons we go for this, nice. Regardless of the fact that, do I have anything that we think could do even less damage, like not kill it? I feel like 57, 39. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I just want this as low as it can go, so hopefully, alright, it killed. Bug doesn't resist bug. Well, whatever. I'm glad we didn't waste the Pokeballs, honestly. My thing with Silvally is that because it's one of these Pokemon that shows up in so many forms, because there's a different one for each type, it just, you encounter it a lot when all is said and done. Because there's 17 of them on the map. Another grass type. Not ideal. Yeah, honestly, we didn't need him anyway, and if he can't survive that quad-resisted magical leaf, you know, even a level 5, I'm just like, what are we doing here? But yeah, since Silvally shows up so often, you really want to try to catch him for just like encounter mapping's sake, at the very least, whenever you get the chance. And so the lower the level you get the opportunity to do that, the better chance you have of catching it in the first place, and then the better chance you have of like duping it out later, when it'll be harder to catch and shit. I don't have anything that item evolves. If I did, this kind gentleman down there to the right would be able to help me out, but it's time to, yeah, God, buy, yeah, I gotta buy 15 Pokeballs. I mean, our encounters just aren't what they need to be right now. We just have terrible variety. Nice. Did that last time. We have a terrible variety. We have a few awesome encounters, like really, really cool ones, including our starter. But then we just have a lot of kind of bullshit too. Nope, that's not the point. This is the point. We're going to the museum. $50 TM and story progression. All right, Mr. Captain Stern, what do you got to say for yourself? All right. Glammeow, nothing, get owned. What do you got? Hariyama again, eh? Well, guess what? Hey, don't do that. Fuck you. Rough skin, get rough skin. Homeowner. More like homo nerd. The way my skin is so rough that it hurts you. Dude, rough skin red rock is nuts. That's nuts. Oh, that, especially for the arm thrust. Ooh, God, that was cool. All right. Made it through there, no trouble. Scott, leave us the fuck alone, you weird old guy. I don't want to be scouted. Don't scout me. What do we get? Dwebble. Another rock. Fuck, dude. I mean, this is just not ideal. We've got a bug steal. Everyone's subject to death, I guess. Wait, how am I? Oh, sand attack. This might kill. Yeah. Well, that was stupid. But also, a Dwebble is never going to make or break the run for us. I don't know. I say coping. We got flame bodied and they didn't. That's so fucked up. You couldn't even get staticked? Get out of here. Thank you. Perfect. Bye. Yeah, weak armor, attack up, defense down, speed up. Pretty good. for something as tanky as throw. It's a fun little tech to play with. That's what I love about these randomized runs. Tablets of Ruin lowers the attack. Well, that's pretty formidable, but I have something that also has something. What do you have? Oh, Supreme Overlord. Useless. But we got Struggle Bug. Supreme Overlord. Anchovy, you got this, of course. Bam. Oh, whatever. Get out of here. I don't really care about the Trickmaster's house. I don't really care about the berries and stuff over there either. So we're just gonna keep on trucking. Snow Warning, Pikachu. Alright, here we go. Rival. Rival on the bridge. Good, okay. Outspeeding is huge. Basil. I think you've got a handle on this. Payback, who cares? Wow, it's so much faster than us. What the fuck is going on? I'm just gonna keep pressing crunch. Doesn't seem like it can really hurt us too bad. I think this makes sense. Weak armor, that's great. That's kind of exactly the idea. Okay, and revenge. Get revenged. Monkey Dory, we definitely want to switch out. Poison Psychic, yeah, good luck here. You can hit a Leer while it's life orbing and stuff. Okay, Salami, your turn. That was a crit. Protect. Let's do a Quiver Dance. Protect. Quiver Dance one more time. Oh, God. That was silly. I was risking a crit, but we did it anyway. And then we got Quick Attack on this. It's not going to die from one Psybeam. And Life Orb damage takes care of it anyway. Down goes Brandon. Yeah. Rad. Okay. Still no deaths. Still making it through. We'll split up this double battle up here between these two bikers. Just avoid unnecessary bullshit. You ever want to avoid unnecessary bullshit, and so you split the double battle? It's interesting, right? Sorry, I got a weird email. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I don't have any music today. That's strange. What do we want to listen to? To watching, what do you want to listen to? Pick a video game. We'll listen to that soundtrack. I'll give you 1 minute. I'll give you until 7:33 to tell me a video game to listen to the soundtrack. While I check this notification. Alright, you got 1 more minute before I pull the cord and choose something. If you're in here. Let's see, what do I feel like listening to? Honestly, let's just do Wind Waker again. It's just the best. Alright. Back to the grind. Wait, this isn't a wild Pokemon, right? This is that same trainer? Yeah. Easy enough for Flower the Skyform Shaymin. Dwebble, sorry we killed you earlier. You should have been stronger. Pikachu, you should have showed up at all, I guess, but I don't really care. Just the best. Rock Smash. Good to go. We don't need to go over there yet. Get our bike. Oh. Wait. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Restore our Pokeball. And let's go over here. Another rock type. It's a dragon. It's a fossil dragon. I'm not going to complain too much, but it's still like... Whoa, wait, what was that? It's illegal. Right, let's check one more time. It's got Wonder Guard. It's illegal. That's too bad. That's too bad. I got so geeked out about it too. It's the only ability that I have made totally illegal in this challenge, if I'm not sure. No random abilities. I'm self-imposing a ban on Wonder Guard, but I'm leaving huge power on the table. Lol. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, and we can't reroll because we're in Emerald Crest's Nuzlocke mode, which literally prevents you from even attempting to catch a Pokemon in a location that isn't your first encounter there. It won't even let you hatch eggs in a route or a city that doesn't have an eligible encounter or a route that you've already done an encounter. It's really thorough. So we just lose that encounter. Good to keep in mind, though. I mean, we have ways to deal with Wonder Guard Tyrant. That's not the end of the world. We've got, you know, Onion the Throw. And we've got Bulldoze on Pepperoni the Regirock. I think we just kind of go straight for it. No, wait. I haven't taken on Brawly. My bad. Damn. Which means there's not going to be any new encounters. Well, it is what it is. First, let's report back here, get our experience share. It'll help with leveling. Even though, I mean, we can code in rare candies. It's just kind of a lengthy process to get very many. You get 99 per code entry, and it's a lot, but it doesn't go that far. Ultimately, when you're leveling up several Pokemon. Let's see what we got in here, just to refresh my memory. And obviously this thing's going to evolve twice. This ability is not really anything, but let's look at these. Okay, bad nature, but not the worst nature ever. And bad IVs, but not the worst. Not bad IVs, but not a great distribution. Would like to see that HP and that attack higher, but otherwise, obviously, very, very good. So cool. And then what was his ability? I can't. Sheer Force, which we really hadn't found like much of a use for. We were using Sheer Force Lick, I guess, without chance of paralysis. But I think that does like, instead of 30, like, what is Sheer Force, like 0.2, 0.25? Very negligible amount. All right, let's just fight Brawly. We don't need to fight the trainers because we don't need to grind. Yeah, let's see what held items we can't pass around. Normalium Z. What did I take? I didn't even notice. This is probably the very last fight Oranberries could ever be relevant. Let's do Oregano. It's a good idea. Who's slow? Anchovy's kind of slow. And who's kind of fast? Onion's kind of fast. Take your Oranberry and give it to Salami. Alright. Brawley, temp 16. Here we go. I'll slow down for the gym fights. Should still outspeed. Nice, we hit it. This is a great time. To send in Anchovy. Wow. One turn wake up. But we get the static. Hey, look at that. That's fun. Let's hit the agility. What can it really do to us? I can paralyze this back. Okay, well, I think I knew that anyway. Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay, great. Furfrou. Hit the Leer. Why not? Get the static. Perfect. And let's go for the Leer one more time. I doubt this thing has any way of really hurting us too bad. Nice. And now it is Onion's time to make them cry. Nice, and now we're faster. Lower defense, but higher attack. No, just lower defense. So we're not stronger. We're just faster. Excuse me, getting over a cold. Hey, golly. The boy is strong. We're -2 defense. Okay, Electrode comes in. Sandstream Electrode. Interesting. I think that increases Oregano's special defense. If I'm not mistaken. I mean, that sure looked pretty good. We'll Bulldoze. Okay, we get a Screech. That's a -2. But again, I don't see this thing really using its attack. Speed fell. It'll still be way faster than this, obviously. Buffeted by Sandstorm. What do we got? He's +1. Now he's +2, but I think that's the round. That's Brawley down. Excellent. What are the Reggie's base stat total? Reggie, Rock. What do we got? 580. Okay, yeah. So it's like the legendary dogs, where it's not as much as like the mythical 200 defense stat. 200 defense stat, 100 attack stat, 100 special defense stat, 80 HP. This thing is distributed really well. Like, that 580 is, you know, if it had, I don't know. But that's our second badge, which is great. And now we're just gonna go straight to Watson. There's nothing stopping us. I got ahead of myself and already went and did all the encounters available to us. So this is still our best team. I've got rare candies to level us up. We got one mandatory gym trainer in here. We can take him on real fast. And then, yeah, and then we'll be really easy to go through. Okay, well, this is a little silly. I should have probably leveled up before we took this guy on, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter too much. This is a fighting type Pokemon. We have crazy defense, and we're the same level. I'm going to hit Bulldoze. Okay, great. I'm going to do it one more time. Nice. Okay. Down 2 speed. What happens here? Okay. We take the Future Sight. They flinch. And there we go. For the win. Excellent. Alright, let's rare candy here. There's a lot of bags. I feel like 24 is the level cap, so I don't think this is going to take long at all. 25? Yeah, 25. 25. I don't think Aeron evolves until closer to 30. Let's look it up. Because that will possibly affect my decision. I don't think so, though. Because I don't know who I'd switch it out for. Maybe Salami, but I don't really... Yeah, level 32, so it does not evolve at this level cap. Salami is kind of one of those where I named it something where, like, if it doesn't die, I'm not going to be mad. But if it does die, I am not going to be mad. Like, I do not need that shit on the pizza, especially if we can keep pepperoni alive. And or anchovy, for that matter. Like, I just don't need it like that. Slash seems useful enough. And that's what that's what Axl Rose said. Am I right? Let's see here. Yeah, and then we can just take on Watson. It's time to go. And yes, I use rare candies. If anything, it makes the game harder because I'm not getting EVs. Somebody pointed out, like, you know that rare candies makes the game harder one time. Like, one of the only, like, strangers that ever piped up in my stream. And I was just like, yeah, dude, I do know that. I want the game to be challenging. Rough skin, dude. It's crazy what we got going on here. Oh my god, look at all that. Idiot. Innards out. Wow. Well, we got lucky there, I guess. Don't have pursuit. Awesome. Okay, confusion, not great. We're going to try once to hit through it. Sap Sipper, we already knew this. Oh my god, I knew that already. Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh my god. Let's do that a couple of times. Let's hit this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, okay. Get our chip damage in. Oh my god. This is terrible. All right, Salami. I've told the world I don't really give a shit about you. And you know, you've got maybe just the thing I need to get through this. So prove me the asshole I am and come through, please. Oh, Salami. You, honestly, you did your job. Oh no. Okay, let's get fast. The quick claw is not active. God, they're getting every fucking confusion. Am I wrong? It seems like they're getting every confusion. Sap Sipper Swampert. 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 Oh, that's brutal. Please outspeed. Defense drop. Crit. Oh my god. Nothing we have is faster than this. It's still Sap Sipper, you fucking idiot. Well, that's game. This is basically a foregone conclusion at this point. I mean, yeah, we're wiping. We have no real way to get around this. The Sap Sipper thing. I literally, there's a piece of paper somewhere that I'm supposed to be looking at that says Sap Sipper fucking Swampert. We're still in this. We still technically haven't lost a foundational ingredient, but how did that thing just kill us with a rock slide? What the fuck was that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm throwing. Yeah. All right. That was attempt 16. Damn, dude, that sucks. You know, it it is just one of those things where it just wasn't it just wasn't coming together. I mean, by the time we got to Watson, our team synergy, like our typing, we didn't have a single water resist. We didn't, except for Shaymin himself, who was susceptible to those rock slides that he had, and the confusion that he got hit with, and the sap sipper fucking thing. Like, we didn't have a single water resist. Yeah, I mean, that was just crazy. We just didn't have the right tools for that. We didn't have any way of doing, like, legitimate chip damage. Like, there was no poison route to go on. There was no... It was just is what it is. Random, 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 random. Off. On. Random. Normal. Experience multiplier... All right. Get our Mega Ring. Honestly, this is always such an exciting part of the game. Is just like starter selection, seeing what you might get. It's attempt 17 over here. Attempt 17, a full wipe. Our whole team. Damn. What do we got here? Kanto Graveler. How does type Null evolve? I mean, it seems like it should definitely be the choice, but how does it evolve and what determines what type it evolves into? I never played through Sun and Moon. They're the only games the only generation rather that I never played. I started it one time and just didn't get through. I mean, yeah, it's got to be type Null. It's got great stats across the board except for its speed. Friendship Evo. That shouldn't take long. I guess the type will probably just be normal then, would be my guess. Which is fine. And then if that, well, it's not going to have the same skill. I don't know, the like same RKS memory ability or whatever. But what it will have is stab, 95 base attack. Oh my god. Hold on, sorry. Stab, 95 base attack, tackles. So, that's cool. That'll get us through this early game. Yes. Flower, the type Null. Welcome to the Resistance. I feel like that blonde douchebag from the TCG Pocket right now. I don't know that he's a douchebag. He's probably a nice young man. 17. Attempt 17. Type Null. All right, let's go. How you feeling, my masked friend? Absent-minded? Okay, you're defiant. That's fine. I get it. Okay, defense pressure, defense Deoxys is kind of nuts, but I think we can get through this. Good stuff. Can't get rare candies until the second town over, I think, for some reason. I don't know, they just don't have the right guy in that Poké Center to put in the cheats. So, Goldango, that would be fucking huge, dude. I doubt we're gonna get it, but that would be huge. It would be so cool. I didn't notice the ability. Doesn't seem important. Yeah, there we go. Brandon down. Is it? It's Brendan, actually, not Brandon. Brendan. Brendan. Thank you, Brendan. Give me my shoes, Mom. And then I'm gonna take a nap, right? Because we're damaged. Yeah. And we're probably gonna encounter a Pokemon here. Yeah. Yamper. I mean, nothing wrong with getting an electric type. We gotta make this sauce. Yeah. Basil the Yamper, welcome to the hamper, I almost said, but, and then I almost started typing Bamper. Basil the Yamper. Excellent. Now, he's obviously going to evolve, but what's he got for now? Sticky Hold, okay. Ooh, not awesome IVs, but, yeah, no. We'll see what he evolves into. We'll see what ability he has then. Let's do a little leveling though while we're at it. Ah, there's a Goldango. Golly. Bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Loser. Give us levels, please. Nuzzle, love Nuzzle. Alright, that's good. What do we got? Orthworm. I won't complain. I love Orthworm. We got a little monotype run going for ourselves. That's fun. But yeah, seriously, I love Orthworm. I think he's so cute. You wanna hang out? We like you a lot. Oh, I should have bought Pokeballs. Okay, we're just gonna chip this thing into the red, so we have a chance. Nice, excellent. I mean, yeah, it's as dumb as anything. Anchovy the Orthworm. Welcome to the Resistance. I didn't notice an ability get given away. Okay. I mean, hell yeah. It's like you take the Earth Eater ability and turn it into a fire ability. Like, I'm not mad at that. Flash fire, powers of, does not deal damage. Raises the power of the Fire Bearer's fire type moves. So it's not as good as Earth Eater, but because you don't get the HP and we aren't going to have any fire moves, I would highly doubt. But it still gives us a fire immunity, which is awesome. Because a ground immunity is great. Ground recovery obviously would be awesome. But it's way easier to like switch in a flying type move when you're anticipating a ground type than it is to switch something in on a fire type. So that's exciting. Okay. Bad IVs. But I believe all that can be fixed on a long enough timeline. I'm not too over the moon about any of these encounters, but I'm not mad at any of them either. They're all pretty... They've all got their uses. They've all got kind of different uses as well. I would like to pick up a special attacker sooner rather than later. That is one thing. Okay. What is with this? Give us something strong to fight. Thank you. Like that. Oh no! Oh. Let's, before we level up too much more, let's, Get this encounter going. Cramorant. Flying type. Water type. That adds a new element in both regards. So that's cool. Oh, fuck. I didn't buy Pokeballs. Why can't I escape? Fuck you. God. Stupid. Dumb mistake. That would have been helpful. But c'est la vie. Alright, we start fighting. Pushing through. Oh. Let me go through my logic. My encounters, thus far, already not great. And we just lost one of them. We missed out on one of our first 4 early encounters, which are the easiest encounters to catch because they're at the lowest level. And now we just have a Yamper and a Type Null. And like 4 encounters between us and Roxanne. So even if I catch all 4 of them, I'm going to reset. I'm going to reset. Level 8 Camerupt knowing Fisher was not something I was planning for. So, attempt 18, here we go. What are we going to roll this time? Do you want a potion? Next, random, off, on, random, normal, 2, next, save. 801. Yeah, it's just like the timbre of those early rounds, just the early encounters, like the momentum you build with those or don't build with those is just like so important. And we've gotten a few really amazing runs that I've lost to sloppy play. So at this point, I'm like, if I can't get like really good encounters, or at least pretty good synergy out of the encounters in the first 4 routes, including, or the first like 3 routes, including the starter here. See, Venusaur, that's great. Fully evolved. Love to see it. Nidoran male, nope. Alakazam. Venusaur is certainly sturdier than Alakazam. Sure wish I could check their abilities right about now. Yeah, 500 base stat total on the Alakazam. I believe Venusaur is closer to like 525. Yeah, 525. Alakazam, you know him, you love him. You get a very fast, really heavy-hitting special attacker. You get a decent special defense. I never really knew that. And then you get dog shit defense and really bad bulk. Venusaur, you get a really good special attack at 100. Not really good. You get a good special attack, you get a good special defense, better than Alakazam's. But you're a lot slower. That attack stat really doesn't matter. It's almost like it erases. Let's erase 50 attack from Alakazam's stat total. That's 450. Let's erase 82 attack from Venusaur's stat total. And you're looking at 443. So a little less. Grass, poison. Grass is, I mean, let's look at these weaknesses. You got 5 resistances, 4 weaknesses. Okay. 3 weaknesses, 2. resistances. But those 3 weaknesses are not all that common, and they're relatively easy to play around. Bug, Ghost, Dark. I'm going to go Alakazam. I've played with Venusaurs more recently. Whoa, wait. We're not download. We're Cloud9. Plus attack, Cloud9. I'm still going to take this. This Alakazam, obviously. But I'm so curious as to what the Venusaur had, ability-wise. So let's look real quick. Just see what we missed out on. Quark Drive, Electric Field, ups best stat. Yeah, see, like, I'd rather take the Cloud9 Alakazam. Cloud9 Alakazam is way more interesting to me. Cool. Well, let's see if he has a moveset we can even use at all. Oh, hell yeah. Psybeam off the jump? Oh my god. One shot in the Zigzagoon out of the gate? We love to see it. Alright. Flower number 18, the Alakazam. Welcome to the Resistance. Bum, 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 bum. Alakazam. Alright, that's exciting. Great early encounter. Spellbound at the night sky. He's a bit of a romantic that way. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Suicune. Hypnosis. Yeah, I'd rather take inaccurate sleep than inaccurate accuracy drop. Seems kind of crazy. Shitty move. Staraptor. That's cool. Not as cool without Intimidate, but still cool. He still hits hard. Maybe he'll get Guts or something fucking broken. Like I said earlier, huge power still on the table. Okay, we already leveled up a little. Quite a bit, actually. So this will be fun. Oh, well, I don't think we'd be quaking in our boots anyway. At the Galarian Farfetch'd. Reflect. 60. I think especially in the early game, Disable just has a lot of potential to like completely shut down opponents. And that's interesting to me. Wow, Flower the Alakazam is already such a superstar. He's doing some crazy stuff already. Okay, now get our running shoes, and this time we are not going to forget to buy Pokeballs. Oh wow, well, this is gonna be interesting. I don't think this kills. Oh my god, I should have just thrown a Pokeball. Whatever. I would really think, wow. I know it was level 3, I get that, but it's a Suicune. I feel like they're so tanky. Whenever I try to kill a Suicune, it's like, fuck you. Well, this one we just kind of throw Pokeballs at this point. We have no way of damaging these Pokemon, so that's kind of, and I forgot to buy more Pokeballs. Wow, so we just squandered our first 2 encounters, which I was just talking about how important these early encounters are, but Alakazam is more interesting to me than Titanol was. Or any of the encounters I got. Okay, and this is encounter mapping. Valuable. Should have kept Hypnosis. I didn't even think about how, oh my god, it's gonna kill us. I mean, at this point, we either die from a lack of encounters or we die from, yeah, so whatever. Too bad. So sad. Just didn't work out. Attempt 19. Here we go. Attempt 19. normal, random, 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 off, on, random, normal, up to, save. Can't wait to set this clock again. I just love setting the clock up so much. It's such an important part of the game to me to go through all of this shit. And it's, what is it now? 8:09. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, your dad's on TV. He doesn't love us enough to live in town, but whatever. Yeah, so we've yet to really get that far in this challenge. I think we may have gotten past like 2 or past Winona once or twice. Wow, all grass poison. We'll go with the fully evolved one. See if it's legal. Poison point. Down attack, up speed, good bulk. We can work with this, and I think Vileplume has a great opening move set for this early game. Okay, cool. Vileplume, Flower. Hey, that works. That's fitting. Why do I feel like this isn't even our first one? No. Yeah, our second attempt starter was a Vileplume. Weird. That's honestly almost annoying that we are repeating starters in 19 attempts with 1,025 Pokemon and all the different forms, regional forms and type forms and haircuts and all that. We got the same starter. We rolled the same starter again. It's kind of annoying. No offense to you, Flower, you're great. It's just, like, you know, why don't they try a little harder? I meant to use Acid, because we were looking to gain just a little experience before the rival. That's perfect. Give us our potion, please. Floette. Umbreon would be cool. Always, obviously. Acid. Ooh, Poison Point comes in. We outspeed for the KO. Back to the lab to get our Pokeballs once again. Not seeing anything crazy in these early routes, obviously. Like, as far as encounters go, no crazy legendaries or anything, but that gives us a better chance of catching them, one. So that's, you know, it's not a total negative. Yeah, see, why are we only encountering Swadloons in this? I mean, that just seems kind of weird. Can we stop? And we're not even going to catch it, huh? We're not even going to catch it. Get in the ball. Don't be a douchebag. Oh, great. Great. We're out of Pokeballs. Insane. Yeah, if I don't get something awesome on these next 2 routes, we're resetting again. It's just, like, not worth going through so much game when the early encounters just don't have the sauce. It's like, if you just can't make good synergy, it just doesn't work. Cyclizar is cool. I'm into this. Super fast. Dragon type, always fun. Oh, great, we poisoned him. That'll be hard for catching. Hey, but we got him. Excellent. I don't know what it is with me that I get to this name so fast every time. But I just really like them. So, once again, we welcome back for the 19th. He's not the 19th, but for the 19th attempt, Anchovy, the Cyclizar. Welcome to the Resistance. We appreciate you coming along. Yeah, so the fairy weakness covered by the poison. That's good. There's some synergy there. 4 different types represented. 2 dual types with good stat totals. I think Cyclizar's stat total's pretty decent. Let's look at it. Cyclizar. Yeah, 500 base stat total, 121 speed, 85 special, 95 attack. So yeah, he's like fast. He's not very bulky, but he hits okay. He's got good support moves. Excited to learn U-turn, Shed Tail, Breaking Swipe. I love Breaking Swipe. Cool. Stab tackles, nothing wrong with that. Get a little more experience out of here. Boom, bing, boom. Excellent. Do it again. Rapid spin, nothing wrong with rapid spin. So yeah, Cyclizar is a good fit. Now, this isn't important. A water type's good. And a fully evolved water type is good. That gets rid of our stab. Nice, and we pick it up. Yeah. And this is always just like a fun early encounter. These fins kind of remind me of it, of the leaf a little bit. Basil the Luminion, welcome to the Resistance. Alright. What do you got going on? Hey! Not the best nature. Don't love to see a minus speed. But up special attack, awesome. Torrent, awesome. Very good move. Ability. Alright, cool. So we've got some decent synergy. We can cover our fire weakness with Basil. We can cover our fairy weakness with Flower. We've got an ice problem, but we've got an ice resistance at least. Need something for flying types. Fighting types, I think we resist with Flower here. I can't remember if it's poison that resists... I can never remember if it's poison that resists fighting. Or the other way around. But I think it's that poison resists fighting. Yes, poison resists fighting. And then poison is neutral into fighting. Okay, cool. Well, neat. Okay, yeah, this is a decent early team. We missed one encounter. I don't even remember what it was. It was a Swataloon. Oh no. You know, it's not awesome, but that wasn't really adding anything other than just a body. Come on, there's got to be something that'll give us a little more experience in this grass. Come on. Why is it all these Pikachus and Pichus all of a sudden? And what is going on? What the fuck is happening? Is the randomizer like... Oh, wow. Look at these guys. No Sap Sipper Gastrodon? Jesus. Frickin' Swampert. I can't believe that happened. Look at the Soak Tech. Wow, Basil's not... like... gaining experience very quickly. It's strange. Stab Tackle. And yeah, we bought Pokeballs, so we've got as many as we can afford, more or less. But yeah, it's time to start fighting trainers. We can finally actually, like, attempt this again. Keep tackling, I guess. I miss my rough skin Regirock. That thing was so cool. Nice. Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna leave this this. I'm not gonna stop the stream until we fight Roxanne. Until we beat Roxanne, rather. So if we have to do more resetting, whatever. Poisoned and absorbed, loser. Oh, I'm a steel fighting type. No, you aren't. You're a water type, and you're poisoned, and you're getting super effect stab absorbed. So take that, douchebag. Yeah, acid, perfect. All right, bug catcher Rick, did you enjoy that? Deoxys, you're gonna let us go. Yeah, I knew he wouldn't have Storm Drain, or, you know, I had a pretty good guess he wouldn't have Storm Drain or nothing. Nice. Basil, taking care of Baseness. Taking care of Baseness. Everyone loves that. That one time you misspoke and found it endearing. Crobat, still faster than us. Oh my god. This seems stupid already. Taunt. Ha. Fuck you. Get the hell out of here. We're definitely faster. Yeah, dude. Taunt is nuts. Against this Crobat. Wow. Nice. Look at us go. Anchovy. Great stuff. Learning Breaking Swipe. Tackle. Oh, Rapid Spin is stronger than Tackle. So, bye Tackle. I don't know why I thought it was like really low base power. I mean, 50's low, but it's obvious it's better than Tackle. King's Rock is a great item, I think, to put on Cyclizar since he's so fast and all his moves are physical. That's cool. So I'm gonna give that to him. And if we find something better later, we can do that. But for now, hold this King's Rock, King. Yeah, this is fun. I like the bicycle dragons. I think they're neat. Still rocking the Wind Waker soundtrack. How far are we in this? Okay, cool. We've got time left. Catch the fuck. You're still doing this? I looked away for 2 seconds and you're still doing this? Wally is so annoying. My dad is a bad person, and Scott is a pain in my fucking asshole. Encounter time. What do we get? I love Jellicent. King Jellicent is specifically my favorite. Because of that big old mustache. I don't know what it is about mustaches. But, oh, when we get it. But I'm not going to pretend it's like the best Pokemon in the world. But, why not? Why not? This is not a foundational ingredient, but it's one of the most important ingredients. Onion, the Frillish, welcome to the Resistance. It's going to evolve. This ain't permanent, but what is Keen Eye? 17 special attack. Could be worse. Defense and HP, fine. Decent starting move set. Okay, cool. And we got 2 water types. They're the most common type, or at least they were for the longest time. I would imagine that's still true, but I haven't looked in a while. But that's even more synergy. The Ghost type into normal Cyclizar. We've got that resist going for us. And we could roll a really cool ability for on the evolution. But now that I think about it, let's look at this. Frillish. Evolution level 40. Okay, for Unova, that's pretty good. That is pretty decent for Unova. That means we'd have him by Norman, maybe. In this game. The level curve moves a little faster. But yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, come on. You can do this. Nice. Good work, Onion. His head even kind of looks like an onion. Oh no, it's using water gun on me. Wait, this thing is a fairy. Oh, come on. That's funny. Wait, if you copycat somebody being asleep, then you just copycat being asleep? Is that what I just saw happen? Nightshade, good pickup. Basil, take it from here. Wait, what was that? Stamina. Okay. Nothing wrong with Riolu having stamina. Heal up before the woods. Avoid this rich lady if we can. I don't know that I'm not gonna try. I know we can avoid her. Didn't word that correctly. Nightshade. You have Nightshade too? Well, guess what? Free switch. Oh, Lear. Well, you know. Guess what? Rapid spin. Guess what? Tons of levels for my onion. Alright, encounter a clock. What? We gotta catch it. We gotta catch it. We didn't get a Tyranitar until we got a Tyranitar. But that is crazy. How do I want to proceed? Let's look at all of our tools real quick. I don't want him to get poisoned until we're maybe desperate to try getting him poisoned. Nightshade, but then we're risking with the ghost stuff. Yeah, rapid spin should do good resisted damage, especially. Was that a crit? He's got iron defense. Dark Pulse. I mean, he's an attacker. Payback is kind of crazy. Okay. Okay. Gotta switch. Oh, no, he might get poisoned. But this is kind of... We did what we did our very best. I'm not I don't feel an ounce of shame for that performance. That was the best shot we had at catching that Tyranitar. But that's the nature of overpowered encounters, is that you're lucky if you catch them. You're obviously way more likely not to catch them. Would have been great, though. Would have been great synergy for us. We've got a fighting switch. We've got ground switch and water switches and resists. Would have been a really... Excuse me. Could have been a really good addition to the team, but that's how it goes. At least we got a shot at it. Oh no, we're poisoned. Oh no. Man, this early game, getting to Roxanne is the most tedious part of this entire game. Emerald Crest specifically. Oh, I didn't want to hit Absorb. Come on. No, I didn't want to hit it again. Come on. This is so stupid. Thank you. Put what? Oh, I hit it again, didn't I? No, I hit Water Gun. Okay. And there we go. All right. And be easier to fight, please. Yeah. Water Pulse over Water Gun every day of the week. This thing won't kill Basil, and then we can... could kill Onion. Let's bring Flower back in. Just gonna keep using Powder Snow, and you'll go down to 2 of those Oh. Boom. Flower power. Well, that was maybe a little lucky. No, we're way over leveled. We're faster than all those wild Pokemon. We should be able to run away at this point. Oh no! More lol. I'm glad we didn't get more lol. I would not have lolled. Or been lulled. Man, Tyranitar would have been huge. Really would have been huge. Alright, Team Aqua Grunt. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, I'm really talented at covering my sneezes. Boo, 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 boo. Man. Keep at it. Rain Dance, eh? I mean, it seems like a good idea. We got 2 rain Pokemon. We've got 2 water Pokemon and Pokemon weak to fire, so weakening fire would be good. You're never going to use Pound. Yeah, teach Rain Dance. Why not? Good to be able to control weather. Behem. I'm always forgetting which one is Elgyem and which one is Behem. For the longest time, I thought Elgyem was the evolved version because it had L in its name, like Elder, which they've done for other Pokemon, like Eldegoss. But no, Elgyem is the first one, and Behem is the evolved one, as we just saw. See? Elgyem's tinier than that. They're weird Pokemon. I really don't know much about them. Let's look at their stats. Behem. Spelled kind of silly. I don't know why there's 4 E's in this word. Let's compare Behem to another 2-stage psychic type from Kanto. Let's see how he weighs up to Hypno. Because I know a lot of the... So he's got better stats than Hypno. By just a little. By 2. 125 special attack, 95 special defense on Behem here. Seems like they have similar bulk. Hypno special bulk is a little more extraordinary, but it's 115 to 95. Behem hits way harder with 125 special attack compared to 73 special attack and 73 physical attack on Hypno. They've got essentially the same bulk, with Hypno having, you know, a notably better special defense. Hypno's a little faster. Hypno's more balanced. It's more Kanto design. It's more like, you know, designed to fill multiple roles, possibly. Whereas, like, this is Unova design. The stats are spread out a little more deliberately. The 75 attack stat is kind of obnoxious. I wish some of that was in the speed, maybe. Like, it doesn't have to be 40 speed. It could be, like, 65 with a 50 attack stat. But, you know, it's a good spread. I see what it does. It's a somewhat bulky, slow, special cannon of sorts. Where the hell is my game? Okay, here we go. No, we can't use that. Get our Bullet Seed TM. Get our berries. And our Grassium Z hidden in the grass right there. This is not a new encounter. As you can see, this is the same route as the route to the south for whatever fucking reason, but I don't make the rules. Berry hunt. See, there's like quests in this game, but I've only ever found the berry hunt quests. So I don't know what exactly is going on there, but that's just what I've noticed. So we've got 1, 2 possible encounters before Rexan, and we're gonna go ahead and go for them. So it's obviously the route. I don't know what number it is, but the route just to the northeast. What the fuck? I forget this rich guy has these full restores. but and then Verdant Turf Tunnel. Those are our 2 potential encounters left. We can't get the rod. Our first we've got cherry berries, or pecha berries rather. Cool. We'll just fight them all. Ooh, yeah, 1 poison sting. 2 poison sting. We're not afraid of Mega Horn. 3 poison sting. Let's get a poison in. Come on, you can do it. I know you're not a poison type, but they gave you poison sting. You can do this. Dude, the Jellicent SIR from the new black and white Pokemon set is so cool. It's really, really cool. Definitely switch. Nice. Acid him up, and we're good to go. Flower power. Oranberry, might as well. Oranberries aren't relevant very long, to my approximation. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that's great. That's a great first turn. Bye. Your stockpiling bullshit does nothing against Nightshade. Bye. Fuck you. Bye. Get our Chesto berry and our other berries, and then pick up an apple up here. I'm okay with our encounters so far. I'm really bummed out we missed out on the Tyranitar, but we did everything in our power to make it happen. Just didn't happen. That's how it goes. Pokemon that strong. But yeah, I mean, and I don't care about missing the Swaddaloon. That didn't really do anything for us, one way or the other. Yeah, we're doing our best, and the team we do have. I mean, Lumineon and Frillish obviously don't. It's not like the best synergy in the world for a randomized encounters or whatever, but I don't know. Could be way worse. They're both good Pokemon. Ooh. 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 That was a crit. I mean, I feel like... Oh! Okay, well, you know, it's just another water Pokemon. But it's a starter. We cannot complain about a starter. Yeah, this makes as much sense as anything for sure. Oregano, the Samurott. Welcome to the Resistance. What do you got going on? I'm really curious. Okay, I don't think it'll work. It'd be cool if it did, but I don't think the Gulp Missile will work, since it's like whenever it's like a thing where the Pokemon changes form in order for the ability, like shields down, Gulp Missile, Hunger Switch, whatever Morpiko's thing is. I feel like whenever that happens, because it's not the first time we've seen an ability like that, I just don't think it's just basically no ability. So that's obviously not ideal, but you know, it is what it is. Is that Cursed Body Gensect? Gensect's another one I feel like can kind of show up a lot, but I think I'm wrong about that, maybe. Okay, great. Love getting poisoned right before I'm gonna go try to catch a Pokemon. No, you don't need to learn Rain Dance. We already have a Rain Dancer, and you have better spread. Basil, you get up here. Fight this feller. Gust. Wow. Not one-shotting a level 8. Gust. Gust. Wait, ice doesn't resist water. You know? Whatever. I'll save those cherry berries, or orange berries rather. We got that's a Pokeball, and one last encounter. Okay, yeah, no, that's awesome. Honestly, I hope we catch this. Getting the ball? Getting the ball? Come on, Mr. Mime. What are we doing here? I feel like you want to get in the ball so bad, but you're just like afraid of what people will think of you if you do choose to get in the ball. So it's kind of like, you know, why are you so worried about like what other people think when you could just be getting in the fucking ball already? I think we can probably pull off a Nightshade. Yeah. Woo. Get out of here. I was afraid of that. That would have helped. That would have been good. That really would have been helpful. Oh my god. You don't get Wonder Guard. Oh, that's not good. Well, it's also not the end of the world at all. Bye. Alright, well, it's time to program in some rare candies and take on Roxanne. This is what we got. We got 5 Pokemon. Should be enough. She's got 3. Yes, save over it. There we go. Alright, well, I think we just definitely lead with our... Let's lead Anchovy, actually. My thinking there is if we come in on something that is like definitely gonna like try to set up or like set up spikes or anything like that, that we can taunt it, outspeed and taunt it. So let's just level everyone up, look at what kind of items we have to pass around. Oregano. I haven't even looked at Oregano's moveset, but I mean, he's a starter. I know he's a physical attacker more predominantly. Yeah, he doesn't need to know Soak. It'd be cool if he learned something good. I get the feeling we're going to kind of get screwed over on the learn set there for a while. But not too long, hopefully. Items. This is the last fight. Oran berries will be relevant. Let's give them to some of our more MVPs. Let's... Fuck it, a Person Berry on Basil, because I don't think... And a Gracium Z on Flower, how about it? Quick Claw... Anybody... It doesn't really make sense for anybody in particular, so... Let's go. Easy enough, right? I could have taunted. Shoulda, coulda. Oh, with the crit. Oregano. Perfect. Let's hit the water gun. Now let's hit the tackle. Okay. Pretty equal. That was a crit. Didn't do too much. Nice. She used both of her potions. And this thing's going to go down. And Oranberry comes in. This might do it. Boom. Okay, that's less Cavalier. Oh. Okay, Wrap is not what I wanted to see, but hey, we take care of it. It's got like no defense. That's speed form, I think. So there goes Roxanne. Attempt 19. We're off to a decent start, I would say. A decent start. Let's go ahead and get prepared to leave Respiro. Let's do that much. Heal up. So we can get our Pokeball, fight our... We'll just leave the game exactly where we left it last time. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I know. Miss Magius could have been fun, but we really are doing okay with encounters. Samurott being like Embor would have been fucking pretty nice. That would have been cool. Firefighting type could actually round out our stuff pretty good right now a little bit. But, you know. Breaking Swipe. Sure. Do it again. And bite. Static. Okay. Don't see that coming up again. Slaking. See, I can catch a Slaking. I want to make it clear. I just can't pick it as my starter. I almost want to know, like, if we can't suss out its ability somehow. Not from hitting it. Let's... No water absorb or nothing. Quick attack. Yeah, over growl. I'm not hitting growl. Priority's priority. All right. Oh, we never picked up cut? God damn it. Whatever, it's not the end of the world. Let's go get our Pokeball. Grab cut. Heal up. Take on Brandon. And then we'll call it a day. Now, I scheduled out the next couple of streams. I'm going to be streaming an extra bonus Furret solo Nuzlocke of Heart Gold stream. We're just going to do 2 this week. Instead of just the Friday morning one, I'm going to do a Thursday morning one and a Friday morning one. Same time, right around 10:30, 11, give or take. So if you got a weird schedule like me and you're free Thursday and Friday morning, come hang out for those. Oh, Moondrop, thanks for subbing. Yeah, I know. Why wouldn't he get in the ball? Sorry, chat. I just noticed that I was not looking at chat for a while. No, yeah, that Mr. Mime was so fucking annoying. Alright, get cut here. But yeah, I'll be streaming Thursday and Friday morning for the solo Nuzlocke of Pokemon Heart Gold with just a Furret. We are en route to personal best attempt on that, which is really cool. We're taking on Goldenrod, the Radio Tower, Team Rocket for the second time. Had a weird, really weird bad luck thing happen the first time we got there. Like hit ourselves in confusion like 3 times in a row. It was just a mess. I'll leave him in actually. Yeah, I'm screw it. It's gonna bounce again. That's fine. And that'll do it. Nice. Okay. See, I was just saying this could have been good for us, but look what we have. An excellent counter to this. Okay, used Odor Sleuth. I'm gonna switch out. I expect it to want to attack me. We'll switch back into Onion, and it's totally free, totally painless. Optional rival fight here in Rustboro. So yeah, we'll be back. HMs in a game as modded as this. Oh, so the HMs just work in the overworld as soon as you acquire them. You don't even need a Pokemon in your party that can use the HM. Like, I have Cut now, and I have the gym badge necessary for Cut, so I can just walk up to a thing that can cut and cut. And so they all work like that. Basically, like, as soon as you beat the irrelevant gym leader and acquire the HM, you can use them in the overworld without learning them ever. And if you do choose to learn them, I'm pretty sure you can erase them without going to a move deleter. So they're yeah, they're like a non-issue HMs in this game. It's great. I mean, obviously they still like come in play for like the overworld navigation and stuff, but that is what it is. Well, okay, so I'm here already. I might as well just get back to Mr. Brindy down there. We got the Pokeball. Let's get our Miracle Seed. But yeah, Thursday morning, Friday morning, the Furret run. I figure Friday morning we're either going to be... I feel like there's no way I'm not wiping to the Elite Four. I just don't think it's going to happen. Like, I haven't really spent a lot of time looking at Bruno specifically and how we're going to get through that. It just seems like a mess, but we are really over leveled, so I don't know. The Furret solo Nuzlocke has been crazy, and we're breaking new ground one way or the other on Thursday. My guess is by wiping further than we've ever wiped before, but that will actually be it for this. And there's a chance Friday morning that I do more Emerald Sea Glass instead. But either way, here we are, attempt 19. It's going well. We got our first gym badge. We've got a decent team on us. And we're going to have a good time with this no later than next Tuesday at 7. So a Furret can dream, and that's all a Furret can do. It's kind of like a terrible Pokemon to be your favorite Pokemon to solo a game with. But we're trying anyway. I'm not stopping until I do it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Cole and Moondrop Showdown, if you're still in here, thank you for that, and have a good night, everybody. See ya around. Oh my god, toast, toast, toast. That's really bad for the computer. Okay.